Take in one last deep breath, a little bit deeper. And exhale. see leaves falling all around you. Some are yellow, some are red, brown, green, purple, in the distance you see something. You see a deer. deep breath and exhale. And taking another deep breath and exhale all the way down to your toes. And taking another deep breath and exhale again. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Does anyone feel like sharing?
That was amazing.
Go right ahead.
Very. I felt the vibrations. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Did you get the journey or?
I have some kind of a block.
It's all right. So if you're here, you've obviously done it before.
Yeah.
Okay? So it takes baby steps. And then once you kind of get going and get, it's like you are kind of making a way for it again. And you probably do it while you're sleeping, right before you go into your sleep. It's possible that you might be doing it that way. But if you're here, you're doing it or you've done it. So, did anyone else have any experiences or you just got really relaxed?
But that was very amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was the part where I think we had to release some energy, and at that I felt some pain, and then I felt it go away.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
You know, it doesn't matter if you went to the waterfall or you didn't go to the waterfall. It's whatever your subconscious perceives it, you know. But it's my intention to create that space and hold that space for it to happen. You know, you may not feel something like that happen, but later tonight you might go home and have a really good night's sleep. And you might say, oh, my back was hurting, and now it doesn't hurt, or it might hurt a little bit more. Might be telling you, hey, just take a break, drink some more water, things like that. Everybody has a different experience. There was a group that was coming every month, and they were kind of doing they were all doing something, you know, but they have been with me 5 times already. So they already had kind of started learning how to make their way. There's some people I don't journey with at all, and I just pass out, go to sleep, and I wake up and I'm like, man, I wanted to do something, I wanted to fly, and then there's some people that I turn into a bird, or I'm riding on a dragon, and I'm like, whatever. I mean, you know, I'm like, what, you want me to get on you? This huge dragon, you know, and then I'm riding on the dragon. I'm like, I don't know. It's fun, it's healing, you know, whatever resonates with you. And some people did you get to go to sleep?
No.
No?
There's
Yeah,
too much.
you know what?
I'm holding
You've
on
been
too
working,
much.
I know her really well, and I know she's been working really hard, so your body was probably releasing. So if you're moving a lot during the sound bath, it's, you know, you're you're moving, your body is letting go of some stuff. And some people do that through moving their body. They can't lay still. They can't close their eyes. They have to. I had one girl that I drummed, and she drummed with me the whole time. And she was over there kicking her feet up, and when I said dance, she was, and I was like, what is going on with this girl? She was she was really in it with me, because I could see what she was doing, and I would play, and I would turn around, and she'd be, and I'm like, all right, everybody, but I was afraid she would disrupt other people. But sometimes when you see some people moving a lot, that's the way that they release their stuff, energy, whatever.
I've been releasing stuff all year, so I've done all sorts of things like this over
Yeah.
the past couple of years. So you're at the waterfalls, like I'm right here. But yeah, no, when we sit down and talk to someone at the bench, my grandfather popped up.
Oh, good.
That was
Good.
a nice little conversation and a hug we had there.
Yeah. Good. Did anyone else get to talk to anybody, or an animal, or,
Nobody wanted to talk to me.
I had this vision of a deer that I had met before.
Really?
And it was weird because I was on the trail walking like I always do, and I came so close, maybe 20 feet away from a big, beautiful buck.
Yeah.
And he just stood there.
Yeah.
And I saw his antlers gleaming in the sun,
Yeah.
and it was the same deer.
Yeah, I saw him. And so so I start drumming, and then I connect in and all this stuff into the earth, and it's weird. I can't even explain it. So then I start drumming and everything, and then I see where I'm supposed to take y'all. So sometimes I'm drumming, I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm getting tired, but when you start drumming, you forget you're drumming. You're just boom, 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 boom. And then I start seeing like a movie. So I'm there with y'all. And sometimes I see some of y'all go do something else or talk to somebody else. And maybe you don't remember you talked to somebody. That's okay too, that's fine. It doesn't mean anything. A lot of times our consciousness will say that's BS. Because I was one of the biggest people that made fun of this whole thing. And now look at me. But I kept collecting instruments, and I said, I don't know why I'm collecting this. We have a guy named Michael Burke, and because of him I bought a gong. This was my very first gong I bought because of him, and Shaman Don Simmons. So when I was in Shaman Don Simmons training, I was like, this is BS. And then when he would drum, it was so loud, I couldn't take it. And he kept saying, you're a bird. And I was like, yeah, you're crazy. And then all of a sudden, I started kind of like my body was getting pulled, or my soul, or whatever you want to call it. And then all of a sudden, I was on a limb up on top of a mountain, and I was like, I'm a bird, And then I was like, wow, I'm flying around, this is crazy. And then I'd come back really fast. And then he said, what happened? And I was like, I don't really know. I don't really know what I was supposed to do. But he was talking, and I didn't hear him anymore. So the second time I went, he was drumming and drumming. I didn't hear the drum anymore. The drum just completely fell to the background. And I went into some kind of trance, and then I saw these cartoon characters. They were talking, and I was like, okay, I don't know if this is right or not. So then he had 50 people in the class, and I was in the back hiding. Karen, what did you come up with? And I'm like, I didn't call my name. So then it kind of started that way for me. But it's like I finished the class, and I didn't really have any, other than him, I didn't have any other way to do what happened, So then I bought a drum, and then I would just sit with the drum. And then I had people that would come to my house and I would start clearing them. And I would drum, and then all of a sudden I started chanting and singing, and I was like, what is happening? And it just kept evolving. Okay, so some of you might get an instrument and just kind of fiddle, you know, play around with it, and it might get you very, very relaxed, get you in the state that you need to be in to get relaxed. People used to tell me all the time to meditate, and I couldn't sit still to do it. So I would sit down and I would take a deep breath, and then what would happen is I would start thinking about, did I pay the light bill? What's that noise outside? Oh, who's outside? Oh, I'm supposed to be meditating. And so then when I picked up a bowl or a drum, I noticed that I would get very relaxed, and then I was able to meditate. So some of you might try that. Get a drum, whatever you need to get. You know? I pulled some cards. So this is pretty interesting. The first card is a thunder card. So it says that either all of us, or most of us, some of us, are basically, life feels like it's hitting us really hard. It's coming at us pretty abruptly, trying to figure out how to deal with life. Maybe you're listening to somebody that's having a lot of drama and you're tired of hearing their story, or maybe your own story. Okay, so then we have the circle, okay? And the circle comes as medicine. You've meant to come to an understanding and importance of letting go, the importance of dying out an old form and being reborn anew. If you are faced with the challenge of loss or disappointment, remember this: in the circle of life, nothing is ever wasted. So if you feel like you're wasting your time and stuff, don't do that. Release that. Let it go. You know, there's something we're learning from that, and it, you know, and what we are planting will return, you know, goodness and all of that type of stuff. Then, I thought this was pretty interesting. It's a soul retrieval card. So sometimes in my sound bath, you will actually get parts of you that come back to you. It can be from when I cleared you. Maybe you don't remember, that's okay. When did you compromise what you truly believe in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find a time